Okay, so y'all are up in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
You have just killed Corval. Where do you want to go?
I want to look around the tower.
Yeah.
Look around the tower. Roll perception.
What?
32.
32.
No.
Really? Nice.
Venture
Brothers. 34.
Wow. But still, that's really close to a bar. I mean, come on. So y'all look around real good.
Yeah.
You look around real good. So on the floor, around where the spell was, around the circle, you find some expensive spell components, ranging from quality incense with about 10 gold. That's a lot of fucking incense. And a gold dagger that's worth about 20 gold. In the far corner, you find a small floor safe.
Ooh.
Alright.
How do you pick the safe? What skill would that be?
Disabled device.
Not it!
Oh, I think... Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Not it.
I have a plus 10 in disabled device. Oh, 19.
You can't quite make it open. Do you have a disabled device?
Not really. Definitely not.
Yeah. You can't seem to get it open.
Dang it.
But
Smash it.
you can try. Yeah, do a strength check.
5.
No. No, that was rough. You felt that in your elbow. That was painful. Your hand kind of cramps up and you drop your mace and...
I pick up my mace.
I mean, we can try disabled device again, but it's probably not going. His is probably the highest.
Yeah,
What's
I already
yours at?
failed.
Do you want to try it?
Mine's -6.
Just like your sleight of hand.
His is -4.
Oh.
20.
You open it. Barely. Just a little tiny click and boom. It's open.
Good roll.
Inside, you find 200 gold,
Nice.
some prisoner files,
Who's adding 200?
I got the gold.
Okay. Prisoner files?
and a scroll of cure moderate wounds.
Yee. I think Courtney should take that.
Nope, you need to. Well, Courtney can do divine too, so yeah.
So.
It's a scroll, so it takes a full turn to cast.
Should I take it then?
It's up to you.
I mean, I think it's up to the group.
I think it is up to the group.
I think you can take it.
Courtney says you can have it.
Yeah. I can't use it.
You mean Caius?
Caius.
And Caius is okay with it.
All right, near the back wall, since you all rolled really well,
Yeah.
on the ground you also find a silver disc. It looks like a large coin about 2 inches in diameter. On one side are 2 crossed daggers. On the other side, an ancient rune.
Wait, can we read the rune?
Do you want to do an Arcana check?
I will.
Okay.
On the other side is a rune.
A rune, yes.
Arcana check?
Yeah, just one person.
I got it.
Since he rolled higher, he picked it up first.
Where's knowledge?
So she picked it first?
Hmm? No, go for it. You.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
25.
Okay. So, you know that this rune means debt or favor. And you see a faint glow coming from the coin.
Okay.
Alright. There's some chalk in the corner of the room. There's some, bedding.
Can I take the
That's
chalk?
about-
Wait, like a stick of chalk?
Yeah, chalk. Yeah, like a chunk of chalk.
Definitely take the stick of chalk.
Yep. That's how we
Yeah,
do the
if I
circle.
can I was gonna say, if we get stuck in the labyrinth, I'm gonna mark that wall.
Oh,
Okay. Do you want to then head back down and meet up with
Are we in a time crunch? Are we in a? We're not on any kind of time crunch, are we?
No, yeah.
Okay, because like,
I mean, if we could rest for a really
yeah,
long
all of our
time.
stuff's kind of spent. So if it's a safe place to rest.
I mean, the top of it should be safe, right? And then, like, if not, you can do that warding thing, right?
I have
Because there's one entrance.
I have
to this,
one.
Yeah, there's
level
only one entrance.
I have one level 1 spell left, so I can ward the entrance.
Ward the entrance. So what I remember, we went. This is right? Drunk. We went through the cages, the cafeteria, and then we went up the stairs. After the gargoyles, we went up the stairs to this like circular room. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can put something on the double doors for the entrance, right? And just
Yeah, you can totally ward it if you'd like.
Yeah. My question is, can we ward it for like 2 days?
Why do I need 2 days?
Because I have 2 empty wands that I can put like a bunch of cure wounds on. Or
You
would
cannot
want-
actually because you don't have
You don't craft.
Yeah, I do.
craft a magical device.
I have craft wands.
Do you have craft wands?
Yeah.
Oh,
Craft
then yeah.
wands. I got a craft wands when we leveled. That was the one I put in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can secure it so you're going to be awake when that's happening, so it doesn't necessarily have to be secured and alarmed while you're awake.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we'll all be awake, so I can secure it for 2 hours per level, so I can secure it for roughly 12 hours.
So let's just wait until we're a safe place then
Yeah.
for that then.
Most people are waiting for us downstairs. Aren't they? Yeah.
They're still down there.
Corval's dead though.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, do you want to take some time and rest now?
Yeah,
I would like to
definitely
do-
would like.
I definitely want to rest.
I would definitely love to rest. I mean, I have my thing, so I can only if I rest for 2 hours, I get all my spells
Yeah.
back.
Well, have you already used that?
That is no, it's an item.
I
You
know, I
used it
know.
already.
Yeah.
Okay, well
You can
then-
only use it once a
once
day.
per day.
Well then, can we rest?
We can rest. Yeah.
I need a full rest
I need a
anyways.
full 8
Okay, so you set ward on the double
I'll
doors.
set ward.
for
Okay.
8 hours.
It's not a concentration thing, so you just set it, and then it'll
It's a
let you know
12-hour
in your
spell.
head, yeah, that.
Well, I
if
can make it
somebody
either
wants to-
way, so it'll be audible. So you guys will hear it go off if it goes off.
Okay.
Because it works both ways.
So we're resting for like
Yep.
healing.
Full rest.
Full rest.
Completely.
I call betting.
Says the ranger with survival skills.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I don't like sleeping in beds.
It's fine. Just when I get a mage mansion, you're not invited in.
Oh,
Wow.
we can share.
And Caius goes ahead and like stays up a little bit and prays, and then goes to sleep.
Spiritual.
Okay.
Perfecto.
All right. So that took you through the rest of the night and part of the morning.
Okay. Do you want to head back down then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anywhere in here we haven't explored? Sean with the map in his head.
No.
No, I wrote it down.
We did
That's
everywhere?
me.
Okay.
All right. So as you leave the tower and walk out onto the stairs, you are assaulted by an intense glow coming from the city. Taking your time and letting your eyes adjust, you notice that the glow is the city. The newly released sun cuts through the dispersing clouds and reflects off the shining golden towers of San Francisco, each tower rising higher than the other, and near the water on a glowing hill, the Crystal Tower, collecting and refracting magic from the sunlight. You see almost a heat wave of magic coming from the tower and its surrounding district. You get the sense that this may power many things in the city, from the transportation stations to sewage and even simple things like streetlights. Imagine like when they came out of the forest in Wizard of Oz and the Emerald City was kind of glowing in the
Glowing.
background.
Yeah.
Very similar, except that it's the literal buildings that are glowing, not
Nice.
Just the sunlight.
yeah, not just the sunlight.
Cool.
So you're heading through the
Yeah, through the
Okay.
the castle down to
okay. So heading back into the prison, Nokomis, you feel again the oppressive cold of the iron and its imbued magic. This place hasn't changed with the passing of Corval. You are assaulted by the smell of decay and rot as you notice the bodies of the dead have again begun to decompose. Making your way to the front doors, a horrible smell comes to you on the air. Emerging onto the platform, you see a column of smoke. Masked men and women are running back and forth, carrying large bundles and throwing them on the lit pyre. Getting closer, you see the guards that accompanied you and your friends picking up the corpses of the dead and burning them. The smoke temporarily blocks out the sun. I need you two to leave. you're staying.
Hmm? Okay.
Oh.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, it smells so nice.
No, it's like super nice.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it soon. Alright. You notice an iridescent butterfly cross your vision. Following it with your head, you turn around and walk into a bank of smoke. As you emerge from the smoke, you find yourself on a dock. Large ships are being loaded and unloaded. Hundreds of people move in and out of your sight. Turning, you see across the water the shining city of San Francisco. Dark clouds dispersing. To the right, a large bridge with an island in the middle spans the water. Turning again, you notice a man in black robes. Plain, except his slick black hair and pencil-thin mustache, climbing out of a boat. The sailor tries to help him out, and he waves him off with one hand and a grunt as he cradles something else in his other. He looks around suspiciously and rushes to the end of the dock. There, at the end of the dock, is a large black carriage. On the door is a large crest in silver, a stylized crow, a beaked head looking to the right, and feathers made of swords. As he reaches for the handle, the man looks around again and begins to enter the carriage. The butterfly floats into your vision again and lands on the chest the man is holding. A plain box with a symbol etched on the lid. A circle with a scythe.
Oh, I know that one. Okay, sorry.
The urge to touch the chest becomes too great. As your fingers connect, your vision loses focus of everything but what's inside the box. You get a brief glimpse of a pure white aura emanating from a single orb. You feel like you are falling into the orb itself. The light becomes brighter and brighter, and then goes completely dark.
Okay, can I catch up with him yet? There's probably not smart to go about by myself.
You are done.
I'm done.
You blacked out.
I'm blacked out.
You were blacked out.
Okay.
And you can keep that to yourself or choose to relay to anybody you want. It's up to you.
Is that the Lord of Hunger?
No.
Because you were saying you have the symbol.
That's the Lord of Plagues. It's
Yeah,
the one that
because
you
the,
just, 8 hours ago in this tower, had a run-in with. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Coming out of the inner keep, or in the foyer area, you see Robin stumble for a moment. His eyes go dark, and then he falls to the ground, face first.
I rush to Robin's side and kind of try and shake him awake.
Okay, and you come awake groggily.
Groggily.
Yeah,
real coherent or just
kind of like you just fell on the ground flat on your face and hit your head.
crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of those images swirling in your head at the same time. It's very disconcerting. You're a little out of it.
Confused. Yeah. Okay.
Like you wake up on Sunday mornings like that.
Not Sunday morning.
Saturday.
Friday.
Robin, are you okay?
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on right now, and we should probably get back, and I'll tell you what I just saw.
Okay.
Because I'm still trying to piece it together myself.
Okay, so as you approach this foul-smelling pile of bodies, Drugar and Taranya approach you with white handkerchiefs covering their mouths and noses. They lead you away from the pile of bodies. What happened? Is it done? Do you have the orb?
We did defeat Corval. Unfortunately, the orb was shattered by pestilence.
Ooh. Oh, that's not going to bode well for the rest of the city.
It looks
But-
better though, doesn't it?
It does, and we noticed that something had changed, but without that orb, it's going to be difficult. But we'll make it through. We did before.
Yeah.
But do us a favor. Don't tell anyone until we get back.
Okay.
After the clouds cleared, we figured you had matters in hand, so we searched the rest of the island and found the docks safe. This is Taranya speaking. I ran back to let the rest of the men know, and they docked along the pier. When I came back, Drugar had already begun the waste disposal, if you will. Give us another hour and we'll be off. We know you can't do it, or we know we can't do it all. We'll leave the other boat and men here to continue. So after about an hour, they gather you up and get in the boat. Did you want to do anything within that hour?
I guess I could pray.
Yeah, did you want to help? or
Yeah, I'll help
talk
out.
or help?
Yeah, I'll help out.
Caius wants to sit and pray, help the spirits of the dead get where they need to go, and
Okay.
Comus will help out.
I was also gonna pray.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll help out.
Okay.
I'm not praying anyone, so.
All right. So after about an hour, they gather you up and you get in the boat. The boat ride back is uneventful.
That's good.
Go first.
Don't freak out on me right now. Oh, really? It's gonna do this?
Update available.
No, it's downloading. Why does it have to load? It was already fine the way it was. I don't. Close and oh God, really? You gonna do this now? So I got this program, and I was really excited to use it, but now it's being turned on edge. There we go. Okay. The water's calm and the breeze cool. You return to the docks and the city is like you've never seen it before. People are everywhere. Everyone is smiling. The piers are bustling with fishermen tossing nets onto boats and rowing out to sea as fast as possible. Men and women in large sailing vessels shout out to each other and begin the migration out to sea as well. There's supposed to be noise right now. Anyway. Catching the nearest wagon, Drugar and Taranya bustle you in and set out to City Hall. Along the way, you see a sea of mixed emotions in the city. Though not as crowded as you'd expect during the day, you do see clusters of people along the streets. Some raising their voices in happiness and joy. Others huddling in small groups wearing sullen looks and weeping. Throughout the groups are piles of bodies and smoke rising from them. Drugar turns to the front seat of the wagon. It looks like the skeleton guards have been disenchanted as well. I hope not all of the people lost someone in that fell guard. As City Hall comes into view, you notice the grand plaza that was previously filled with a small army of undead has now had a makeshift statue placed in the middle. It looks crudely made out of clay and branches, but the figure is recognizable. A warrior, with sword pointed to the sky in defiance, stands tall and proud. Surrounding his feet are gifts and offerings of all kinds. Bundles of flowers, simple and decorative, incense and small boxes of coin. Even a child's soldier doll lay at its feet, and the offerings are continually placed. Even now, a group of elves and dwarves converge and lay down their offerings, nod in mutual respect, and walk away. The wagon comes to a stop and you find yourself in front of City Hall. Taranya is met at the door by an envoy of elves and herded into the building. Drugar walks alongside you and into the building as well. Where once dark and a place of ambush, this hall glows with a brilliance not seen before. Light streams into the chamber from windows high in the ceiling. It bounces and reflects off of the gold leafing. Mirrors that you had not noticed before sit around the perimeter of the hall and reflect the sunlight into the tower hundreds of feet above. You see faintly a rope swinging from the top of the tower. It looks like that area hasn't been cleaned yet. The Council of Four descend to greet you, hovering closely around Taranya. Next to them, the representatives of all the districts surround them. Lord Carcrum bustles through to Drugar. Well, my boy, looks like you did a good job, and our heroes have returned home safe. Let us celebrate, but first, where's the orb? It must be replaced immediately. Drugar grabs Carcron's arm and leads him away from the group and whispers something to him. What? Carcron exclaims. He looks around in a slight panic and then returns with Drugar on his heels. We need to speak, and not here in the open. If everyone would like to join me, please. And he heads upstairs quickly, shouting orders to his people.
Alright.
We follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has to talk to us.
Follow
Carcron.
Carcron.
Lord Carcron?
Carcron.
Okay. As everyone enters the room, only the elves seem quiet. Carcron looks around nervously. It seems we have no orb. The room erupts in voices, shouting from everyone but the elves. You gathered to run, has told them already. Karkron speaks up again. It seems the orb was destroyed by Corval in some horrible ritual, now only to be destroyed himself. Is that correct? He looks towards you four with eyebrows raised and an expectant look on his face.
I'm a little better now, right?
Huh?
I'm a little bit better.
Oh yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, actually when we were leaving, I had a vision there was a butterfly that led me to this dock that had a man with slick back hair and pencil mustache, and he had a box with the symbol of one of the horsemen of the apocalypse, the scythe, and like the butterfly landed on it. When I did, I saw the orb with him. He got into a black chariot with a crow with feathers made of knives, and that's when I passed out. So I believe that there's still an orb around, and that he is taking it away.
Alright, well, it'll be hard to find him. Do you know where he was?
He was at the docks when he got an Alcatraz dock, I guess, because I saw the city of San Francisco, but I wasn't sure.
What else did you see from where you were standing?
The city of San Francisco, there was a pillar of smoke that I walked through to get to it.
Alright. Well, there's a lot of docks on this island. And there's a lot of docks across from it too.
It might have been across from it. I don't know.
Alright. Was there anything else in the vision that you saw that you could describe where you were?
No.
You said you looked across to San Francisco. Was there anything else there?
Missed that part.
Alright. That's gonna be a hard one.
You gave Robin key details.
That was a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea.
Well, I mean, if you think you're from Alcatraz, we can always go back.
I
And
don't
try
think it
and,
was Alcatraz, because we would have been there if it was Alcatraz, wouldn't it?
You saw a bridge too.
Bridge! That's it.
So
A
you saw
bridge to my right?
to your right. Well, it sounds like you were in Oakland then.
I'm not gonna give it any more key details, clearly. Yes, Oakland.
Alright. It'll take a while to get over there and investigate. You should probably do that as soon as possible.
Okay.
At this moment, the doors of the conference hall swing open and 2 3A warriors step in on either side holding the doors open. Remember what they are? The bee women
The bee
from the
women,
library?
yeah.
Okay. Behind them, the queen gracefully steps through. A smaller 3A beside her, head reaching to the queen's shoulder. Behind, a couple priestesses trail quietly. Lord Karkron detaches from the arguing and stands in front of her, knee bent. Thank you, Your Highness, for coming at such short notice. I know what a burden it is to leave your domain. Thank you for your concern, Lord Karkron. But if what I hear is to be believed, you have done the correct thing, and none too soon. How could such a one as Corval destroy an orb that we, the 3A, made? It's incomprehensible. But I will assure you, my lord, the city will run as previously, if not with the same leadership and unity as before. She looks at you and gives you a curious look before turning back to Karkron. We cannot make another of the same orb, for each orb is made with a special purpose in mind and cannot be duplicated. The power of unification that this orb brought, will have to be performed by people of the city from now on. With that, I must return to the library. If you wish to know more, please visit me there. As she finishes, she gathers up the smaller woman. Come, my love. We must back to our home to continue your teaching. At this moment, you notice the similarities of the two. Though one is smaller and younger looking, she is the spitting image of the older. As they leave, one of the priestesses approaches Robin and places a hand on his shoulder. In your mind, you hear a soft voice. I promised help where I could. We must speak in private. I am staying to speak for our queen. Find me when you finish here. Her hand is removed and the connection broken. She glances at you one more time and then leaves the room.
Got it. Sorry.
Okay, so we need to head to Oakland, but I think we should go talk to the 3A.
We should definitely do a little more research to find out what's
Yeah.
going on.
Head
So
to the library. That's
We
what I'm
need to do more
thinking.
research here because I just got a message that I need to talk to this person.
Okay, perfect.
We also should.
Okay, you're still also in the council room and they're expecting.
Yeah, like answers
Yeah.
and stuff.
That's why it's not working.
So it's close.
So you're still in the council room and they're
Yeah.
kind of looking to you like, what are you gonna do? What should we do?
We should go to Oak.
We obviously have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We should rebuild the city, but we need to go to Oakland.
Okay, yeah. If there's any possibility that you can find that orb and bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our plan to hopefully be able to find it, to bring it back safely.
Do a knowledge nobility, if you have it.
It's 0, but I can try.
Oh, that's so stupid. It won't play with something else open. Sorry.
Oh, and a
The
plus
music.
3.
Do you want to do one as well?
I can do it.
Just in case.
Yeah.
19.
44.
Oh,
44.
holy fuck.
Okay.
Well versed in nobility.
So you are not familiar with this, and neither are you, even though you come from Sacramento. But this is the symbol of the Ebon Feather House, a prominent noble family in Sacramento known for its honed skills in swordplay. The house is run by the Iron Fist of Lord Adric Ebon Feather. He runs a large school near the outskirts of downtown Sacramento, a sprawling compound that encompasses all types of training in swordplay. Some of the best swordsmen and women in the country have come from this school.
Oh. Oh, that's someone we saw there in the council room.
That's what the symbol
symbol
on the
the
carriage.
symbol with the- Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I just told you that.
Yes, you did.
Perfect. So do we need to make a speech to the council and I suppose? So we need to head over to Oakland to try and find the orb. Do you folks have any information on like the area, like the locale, like what we can maybe expect over there?
Well, there are a lot of docks
A lot of
in
docks.
Oakland. It's going to take you a while to find any information, I'm sure. But now that you know who you're looking for and where they come from, it should be a little bit easier.
Okay. You guys have any questions? Or?
It wasn't the queen that touched me.
No, it was one of the
One of the
priestesses.
priestesses.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no more questions. I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
All right. Well, we will work out how we're going to deal with this problem. If there's any chance that you can bring that orb back, it would be greatly appreciated.
Okay. We will get right on that. Cool.
Okay.
Do you want to go talk to?
I want to go talk to the priestess.
Okay, so as you leave the room, the room gets very loud again as each district manager and their entourage try to figure out how this is going to work between them all, since they've never done this without the orb before. You walk out, the doors close, it's almost completely silent, and there's a couple guards out there.
Alright. Is she the priestess out there?
No, she's not.
I'm gonna go find the priestess.
Okay, do you want to ask around?
Yeah, but I figured I'd go back to the hive, right?
No, she was staying behind because
In the room?
she was staying behind to belay the message of her queen. So she stayed behind just to talk to us.
Alright.
Well, actually, just to talk to you in private.
Yes. I need to find her.
Yes. Come on, you're in here. There we are, NPCs. I knew I wrote this list for a reason. So on your way out, you actually run into Tersus. You remember him from a while ago. He's the one that, when you first arrived in oh crap, Singorn.
Okay.
He's the one that took you to your room and made sure that you had food and drink and all that stuff. And he was standing outside, and he's like, I can absolutely take you to the priestess. I know exactly what room she's staying in right now.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to go.
Okay, so he leads you down a few hallways and knocks politely on the door. You hear a, please come.
Alright, we go in.
Okay.
We?
Yeah.
Like, is all of us, or is it just
Are
me?
all four of you going in there?
Yeah, I'm going in. Unless I get asked to not go in.
Okay, well, she said to talk to me in private, right?
Okay.
So
Then you go.
I go alone. and then ask. My first question is: did you want to talk to me in private, or did you want to talk to us in private?
Your companions may join you if you'd like.
I would like that.
You can earring us and we'll come in. Come in. So we all enter.
All right. I apologize for the ruse. My queen was not truthful with you. She knows that the orb still exists. And in fact, we still have a connection with it. We have a connection with every orb. And it keeps getting farther away to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting ready to, as soon as possible, head out after it.
Do you have any, like, how close of an approximate knowledge do you know where it is? Just the east?
Just the east. We don't have a specific distance.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can do is give you this, and she hands you a small stone. And it looks like a normal river stone, nothing really exciting, but then she swings it to the east, and it lights up a bit. Just a little bit, not a lot, but it lights up, and then she moves it away, and it goes dim again.
Mm-hmm.
This will guide you. It won't tell you how close. Keep it hidden, keep it safe. But it will tell you what direction the orb is moving.
Cool. Cool. Is there any other information you can give us about the area?
Absolutely not. No, I've grown up in this area, this city. There is knowledge in the library,
Okay.
but it may take time to go through.
Time that we probably don't
Yeah,
have.
we don't have time. We need to go, especially if she said that it's moving faster away.
Yeah, the sooner you leave, the better.
Okay. Then let's
Head out to Oakland.
let's find a way out there. Can we head back towards like the main chamber and ask like if we can like borrow a ship or like what's the best way to get there? If there's like there's a bridge.
Okay,
There's a
Tursus is out there, and
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, we can see what we can do. So there's a lot of ways to get around around here. There is a bridge that leads to Oakland. There are boats that lead to Oakland. It's entirely up to you how you want to get there.
Bridge.
Yeah, I prefer bridges.
Kais
but-
is not too fond of the boat.
Yeah, so I'll...
After falling out of one.
After falling out of one. And his swim check, if I don't forget, is very, very slow. Very, very small.
We are all in favor of boat,
Yeah.
or on land.
All right.
Or on
Yeah.
bridges. Or like solid
Okay.
bridges.
So, we can provide you with unfortunately, with a cart or a wagon,
Yeah.
and a couple of horses, but everything is going towards the reconstruction.
That's fine. That's all we need.
That's all we
Yeah.
need.
Horse and some carriage. Do you guys have any like some arrows, any potions possibly, anything like that?
No potions right now.
Okay.
But I could provide arrows, bolts if you need
Arrows,
them.
bolts. Oh, perfect. That's great.
Oh, and they told me to give you this, and he hands you a sack that chinks.
Right.
It's the least we could do.
It's not full
It's-
of money. Don't look
yeah.
at it here, it's rude.
6,000. I hope that's enough to get you where you need to go.
Yep. That sounds lovely. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. If you need an escort or anything, I can have one of the guards take you down and out of the city.
Yes.
We can't
Sure.
lose any guards right now because we're kind of defending it, but
Of course.
absolutely we can have
Yeah.
them lead you out.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we go say goodbye to Tranya and Drew? Are they
They're
busy?
really busy right now
All right.
trying to figure
That's
things
fine.
out.
I holler and whistle for Lue. See what she wants to.
Yeah, she's been with you the whole time.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
It always
Actually-
gets nervous when she's quiet.
No, I take that back. She hasn't been with you this entire time. She's been with
Oh,
the
she
rest
was
of the
with
council
yeah.
and Lord Carcron.
Okay.
So yeah, she followed you and she's like, are we going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going.
Is it gonna be
to
fun?
Oakland. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my god.
I always get nervous when she's quiet. Okay.
Let me go talk to my friends real quick and I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
So she flies off down the hallway, and you notice that actually, like, before in council meetings you hadn't noticed, but Lord Valeron was there and he's never there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much where she was hanging out during the meeting and then followed you out.
Yeah, that was the guy that we had saved from in like the beginning, right?
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
crypt.
that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, so the guard leads you down to the armory, gets you what you need, What is it that you're looking for?
I just need some arrows. I mean, if you have other like
I need 5 points.
yeah bows and swords and stuff like that.
Yeah, he refills you to like. How many do you need?
I just need 4.
I need 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
would you like another quiver of them each?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That'd be
Cool.
great.
So how many can I hold now? That means
20 each. So just put another, like,
20.
20 arrows.
Cool. Perfect.
You need some as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Think. I'm gonna take some for Caius as well.
Okay,
So
some
we've
arrows.
given him a short bow, so just in case he needs a ranged capability,
Okay.
I'll take some additional arrows for him.
And do you need an extra sword or a shield or anything like that?
I've been holding on to them. We
Yeah.
have a
Okay,
tendency
cool.
to
I think
mount
we
them
have
and lose
extra
them.
ones.
And you now have a wagon that you can haul stuff in.
Yes,
Perfect.
perfect.
Did you want to get rid of anything while you're still in town?
To sell it? Yeah.
I don't really have.
I have scale mail to sell.
Let's just.
We have some incense, unless someone wants to hold on to this gold dagger.
No.
No.
And the incense might come in handy for spell components later on.
Yeah.
It's true.
And it's really expensive, too.
We hold on to the incense, but I don't know that we need a gold dagger.
We don't need a gold dagger, and I have some scale mail I want to sell because it's really heavy and reaching them.
We also have 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, we're gonna use that.
They're worth 100 gold apiece. You can drink cheaper wine.
That's true.
To the right seller, they are, yes.
That's true. I suppose we could do that.
We also have 3 great clubs that we got from the ogres,
Oh, we
and
can't use
12
that.
javelins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can sell that.
You
So
might be able to use
you
the
might be able to use
I
javelins.
can
javelins.
use javelins.
Do you want to go ahead and take the 12 javelins?
I
And we have 3 hide armors.
Ogre size, so they're
Ogre
pretty
size,
friggin'
so
big.
yes.
Sell those.
Okay, so the guards will pay out for that. Because they'll reuse them.
Break
They'll
it
melt
down,
them
yeah.
down or, like,
So we're
much?
selling the armor.
yeah, for the scale mail.
Yeah.
So that's scale mail. There's nothing on it, just regular scale mail. It's probably gonna like 10 gold. The hide armor is like 5 gold a pop, even though it's large. It's pretty beat up and stinky and gross.
And the 3 great clubs.
3 great clubs.
I mean, we'll take
Yeah, it's like
some silvers or gold.
yeah, it's like
apiece.
5 silver a piece, so a gold and a half. I mean, it's mostly trade, but
Right.
Yeah, but
they can repurpose some of it.
And then, do you know of anyone that would be interested in this wine?
You would have to go into society to sell something like that.
So we're just gonna
Someone
hold
from
on
the
to it for
street
now?
is not going to be able to afford it.
So we can hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
So it's 15, 30.
And it'll lighten your load. Sean, if there's anything that you have that's weighing you down that you're not wearing, you can always move it to storage.
Well, no, I'm good now. Like I'm at 80 of 175.
Okay.
It was the scale mail was just 30 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, but in the future, if
Yeah.
you don't want to actually carry it, you can put it in storage and it'll still list it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it's not against your weight limit.
Right.
Do you guys want any of this other stuff while we're doing this? I have quite a lot.
Stuff.
I'm not more than I can carry, but I got quite a lot of stuff on me.
What is it?
Well, we've got 31 gold from the clubs,
Cool.
the hide armor, and the gold we collected from the ogres.
Okay.
And then there was quite a bit of magical items from Corval, including that robe of bones. There's a ring of evasion. There's a brooch of shielding. There's headband of vast intelligence.
What does the headband do?
It gives you
Increases your
+2 intelligence. It's in the system.
Okay. Well, if no one wants it, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, but I had bands
It's
of
a gold headband decorated with small blue and purple gemstones. It grants the wearer an enhancement bonus of intelligence of +2 for the first 24 hours the headband's worn.
Okay, so it's just for
You have to attune to it basically. So you have to wear it for 24 hours, and then you get a +2
Got it.
intelligence bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if no one wants it, I'll take it. I'm not wearing a headpiece.
Okay. I will give you the headband.
And you said it's in here?
It's called a headband of vast intelligence. It's under your other wearables. I also have
That's
a
what
couple
I'm
of short
looking for.
swords. I have a spare long sword. I was holding on to them in case Kai's had sword issues.
Probably a good idea to just keep.
Or if any of us had sword issues, for that matter.
Yeah.
I gave him my spare crossbow. I also have that ring of evasion.
Did you want to take that or
I took the ring of protection.
maybe
So
protection?
anyone wants the ring of evasion, they can have it.
Yeah. You can have 2 rings, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll take it. I'm sorry, it's headband of
Vast intelligence.
headband
+2.
of Inspired. Headband of intuition.
It's all alphabetical.
There we go. +2. Cool. And then it was a ring of evasion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're after, a ring of invasion. Evasion.
And is that in here?
It is.
Under other wearables?
Consider rings.
Under rings.
It grants the wearer the ability to avoid damage as if she had evasion, whether she makes a reflex. So, when she makes a reflex saving throw to determine whether or not she takes that damage, a successful save results in no damage.
Cool.
Yeah, like super cool rogue ability.
Sean, do you want the robe?
He's got armor.
Yeah, I've got breastplate. That's really helping me out because I don't have that much health.
Fine.
Yeah, it would be underneath that, and he couldn't pull the things off
Well,
to use
I'm
it.
about to shed my armor, but I'm going to hold on to it for the time being. But I'm going to do... I'll wear the robe.
You gonna do what?
I'll wear the robe.
Okay.
Does anyone want this lamellar armor?
Yeah.
It's a +4.
Can I
You
wear
see?
that?
+4 on AC.
Is it leather or?
It's leather.
Yeah, so you can.
Oh, I'll take that shit. Yeah. Is it in here?
No, you'll have
It
to
is.
put it in.
Nope, it's in there now.
Lamellar's in there now?
Mm-hmm.
Under other wearables?
Nope, armor.
Armor. And it's called one more time.
Lamellar.
L.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Lamellar leather.
There it is. Just regular, right?
Really? What are you doing?
There's a PA before we have
It's just regular, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just regular
It's not
Lamellar.
masterwork or anything.
Cool.
So it's a +4 to your AC. Because sorcerers can't have armor.
Yeah.
So I have to ditch it.
Okay. I will hold on to my other studded armor though, just to be safe.
Just in case.
I guess I actually did the same. It didn't really help me +1.
I'm holding on to some spare leather armor that's just a +2, just in case someone needs it.
If something gets burnt or
If something's
destroyed.
burnt or destroyed, it's better to have something than nothing.
Yeah. I need to look that up for you guys because that's going to be really helpful if you can find one.
Actually, I don't need the lamellar. My studded masterwork armor is using more AC,
Okay.
so we can sell it unless someone else can wear it.
We'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
That way, if your
If it
masterwork
gets-
armor gets damaged or
Mhm.
his can't. Sean, your armor's
That's fine.
okay. You're wearing heavy armor.
I'm wearing heavy armor.
All right.
So it means next day.
Oh shit.
What does it give you? A +2?
+6.
+6? Okay.
Ooh, closet then. Not doing it right?
My health is also 43.
That's not very good.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, not today. Okay.
Cool.
Did you need to go shopping or anything before this?
I think we're good.
You need
right?
to pick up on supplies.
I mean, we can try a potion shop in
Yeah.
town if you guys want to.
Sure.
I'm done with that.
There's also the magical item shop if you want to go see if they have anything new that we might want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll
Let's
to
go.
check both of
Let's go
those
check the
things.
magical shop.
Before we go on.
The magic shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking the damn brooch.
So you go in, and it's still like, oh, thank God you came back. You have to see what I did to that corset. It's so much better now. And he pulls it out,
Oh.
and it's like leopard print. It's like, isn't that
I
gorgeous?
forgot about the corset.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have something new. Something just for you. Something I think you'll love. And he pulls out the ugliest leather bag you have ever seen in your entire life. It has got stains all over it. It looks like it smells so bad.
It's a bag of holding.
This is a bag of holding.
Buying it.
Okay.
How much is it?
It is low price just for you, friends, for saving the city. 2,000 gold.
Buy it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take it.
It might look horrible, and unfortunately, there was nothing I can do to fix that.
That doesn't bother me.
But the inside is spotless.
Prestidigitation.
It still looks like shit.
I know, 'cause it's going to.
It weighs about 25 pounds. It's kind of heavy, but it holds 250 pounds worth of stuff.
Oh, wow.
And it's on the inside, the inner dimension is 30 square feet.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's like,
It holds a lot.
you hold whatever you
Bag of holding.
Type 1.
Okay. Cool.
Unfortunately, that's the only thing new. I mean, I did see you a day and a half ago.
Yeah.
That was a day and a half.
Thank
That
you
was
so
a day and a
much.
half
Yeah.
ago. It hasn't gone that long.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a little bit longer than that, but he doesn't remember.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so.
I don't
at
remember
this moment.
anything. Was there anything here that we were like, oh yeah?
I don't think that there was.
I mean, I still have the Pearl of Power.
What's the Pearl of Power do?
Oh, it holds an extra spell.
Holds an extra spell?
Yes, so it holds up to 3 spell levels. So you can have 2 first level spells, or 3 first level spells, I'm sorry. 1 first level spell and a second level spell, or a third level spell.
How do you wear it?
It's a headpiece.
Ah, poop sticks. Okay, well, I can't wear that. I already have
I
my-
believe it's a headpiece. Let me double
I
check
was
on
like, I
that.
have a headband of Inspired Wisdom on right now, and that's increasing my wisdom by 2. That helps with the healing.
Healing is important.
He bought blank wands, he had wands of ice.
I need an extra level 3 spell.
You bought the ring of substance, we bought the ring of jumping, we bought the ring of protection. The belt of tumbling.
I have the ring of substance and ring of spell storing minor hairpin.
There was one for gunslingers.
It is slotless. It does not require a headband or anything like that. It's just there.
How much is it?
It is 1,000 gold.
I'm buying
Wait,
it.
let me double check that real quick. We will say it is 3rd level, which is 9,000 gold.
Oh! You have to wait on the pearl.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait on the pearl. Ugh, that's so unfortunate.
Well, I mean, I'll see you back here in like a day and a half, right?
Something like that.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of money by then.
Hopefully.
Who took the sack of rotten meat?
That was
Caius.
Caius had the rotten meat. No, it's beef jerky. Is it rotten?
That was rotten meat. I
Oh.
wrote it down as rotten meat.
He also has 10 pounds of beef jerky.
Yeah. And like 30 tomatoes?
Oh,
Oh, no.
The
apples
rotted.
rotted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm. I was
They were
wondering
of
what that-
limited use.
I was wondering what that smell was.
Because he doesn't. He put meat. I'm gonna fix. He put 10 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
At least you put it in there.
Well, I mean, good thing about trail rations, you can always rehydrate them on the way.
Yep.
Okay.
At this time, Lou is like flying around, touching everything. Excuse me, could you please take that thing out of here? She is touching things, and things should not be touched.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Louis, let's go.
Did you
She
take-
flips in the bird on the
you
way
took the
out.
12 javelins, right?
Oh, I have 12 javelins in my
We're going to
bag.
the-
I'm just making sure all these get assigned somewhere.
We're going to the potion shop now, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we should go to that.
Yeah.
Did anyone take the feather token? Would that be beneficial for somebody?
What's the feather token
Perhaps I should give it to Caius.
It grows a tree.
do? Oh.
Oh, I have that.
You get the tree card?
I have one that says gem, and it says high oak tree, 40 feet.
High
in
oak tree.
diameter.
It's a 5-foot diameter, 60-foot tall, and a 40-foot canopy.
Yeah. I have that.
And I got my potions all up for you because I wrote it down.
Perfect.
You're gonna put the 2 bottles of wine in your bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Then we go to the potion shop.
Absolutely.
How do I do that?
Just put in other.
Just add an other.
Let's see if I can get it on my phone. That'll be a lot easier. I thought I had it.
And just pick a symbol.
Yeah.
Until it's wine.
Wine.
Worth 100 gold pieces each. The ring got assigned. The ring got assigned.
There we go.
That was the
Brooch got
wine.
assigned. Dagger got assigned. The head got assigned. Wizard what I'm holding on to. And I have the staff. Okay.
Yeah, she sees you pull that out, and she rushes down. She's like, "Ooh, what's that? Is it a book? Do you read all of that? Can I read some of it?
For a fee.
For a fee? I'm the most useful person in this party. What do you mean a fee?"
Right, Louis?
Yeah, Blue Eye.
Okay, does she do necromancing spells? She can read it, I guess.
I mean, life and death, part of the forest.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll let her read the book.
All right.
We could use some level 5 necromantic spells.
She can't do anything that big.
Oh, come on. They don't get good until level 4. Up until then, it's just parlor tricks.
I like parlor.
Animate dead.
All right. What were we listening to? So I can actually put it on my phone, so we can actually listen to it while I'm doing stuff. You can load. It's okay. There we go. Come on, M's. No. I don't have to buy it. Oh, never mind. Can't do it right now. It took too long. It wants me to bless my device, and I can't do that right now.
Right.
I have to approve it. I have to approve the device. I have to go into my account and approve the device that I'm using. It takes too long. It took forever for this. Okay, so she flutters around. She's really excited. You prop the book up in the back for her, and she sits there and kind of turns the pages for a little bit, and sits in the back of the cart, and she's ready to go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's head out then.
Wait,
Potion shop.
Yeah, potion shop. I'll grab the cart while I read your book.
She's
Okay.
right. Okay, cool. Let's go in.
Okay. You get inside. It's kind of quiet in there. Same little gnome. Same little wife screaming at him. You smell like cabbage and stuff coming from the back. It smells kind of gross, and you see his mouth kind of water a little bit. It's lunchtime.
Hello.
Hello. What can I get for you?
Looking for some potions.
What kind of potions this time?
Do you have your menu again?
I do. What are you looking for?
I think we're looking for healing to start with.
Like
and
buffing?
effects, yeah.
I have you covered this time. I knew you were coming back.
My man.
I knew.
Sometimes I'll watch
He
it.
pulls up a box of a big crate, and you kind of hear the jiggling. I'm like, well, I got some cure light wounds potions. I got a couple cure moderate wounds potions. I've got lanterns. I've got. What are you looking for?
We don't need lantern. But cure moderate would be nice.
Okay, I've got 2 of those.
How much are they a pop?
They are 150 gold.
So we should buy both of them.
A pop.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then give one. Do you want one? A cure moderate?
I have a cure light and I have a cure moderate.
You have one already?
Mhm.
Does Gaius have one?
Caius has
I
a
think he-
cure moderate
Okay.
and a potion of invisibility.
And you have.
I also have a cure moderate.
I mean, so should I take them?
Sure. No, I mean I can have 2.
I think Kai should have 2.
Okay. And
I'll grant him a cure light.
Okay.
And then I got a potion of aid. I got a potion of bull strength.
Bull strength.
I've got a couple fire breath potions.
How much is the bull strength?
150.
150.
I got a potion of invisibility.
Ooh.
Kai should get the bull strength potion.
And probably the invisibility.
He has
one
one
of you
of
two.
invincibility, right?
He has a potion of invisibility
Okay.
already.
I also have a potion of
Then we don't
invisibility.
need another one.
And
But I think the bull strength.
That's fine.
my wife just cooked this up. We've even got a potion of haste.
Ooh.
How much haste do?
We will
Make
take the
that.
potion of haste.
You got it. That's 300 gold right there.
10 plus movement speed? Or
It's
10?
it doubles your movement speed because your base is only 30.
Yeah.
So it doubles your movement speed, and if you do a full round action, you get an extra attack.
And it gives you +1 on
AC,
and saves.
Saves.
So 300 for that, and then 150 for the bullshit.
AC into hit,
Yeah, it's
and
AC to
reflex
hit.
saves.
And reflex
No,
saves.
Yep.
Just taking
who's
off money.
getting?
Well, he's taking the bull strength.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to take
Did you
the
put
haste?
down?
I'm gonna put it in.
Should I put the haste just so like in case I need to get to you guys?
Sure, it's fine with me. Or whoever wants to
I
take the
mean,
haste,
like,
it's fine
is
with
that
me.
the most
Well,
logical?
the haste is gonna be for, since the potion is for 1 person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the benefits of haste is added defense, higher movement speed, and then for someone like you or Caius, it's an extra attack.
So
Oh.
this one lasts for 6 rounds.
Ooh.
Just so you know, since it's a potion, there are side effects.
What's the side effect?
You are fatigued for 2 rounds after the
After.
potion wears off.
What does fatigue do again?
It means you're tired, so you're negative to hit and AC and stuff like that. You can't move as quickly. It boosts your physical strength,
Mm-hmm.
And then
but at a
you're
cost
tired.
to your body.
Okay, I'm gonna take the haste.
Yeah,
potion.
you should definitely take haste. But... Okay.
Is that in here?
It's something to be used at an
Yeah.
appropriate time.
Just potion
A
haste.
spell.
To merge
yeah.
Like add the spell.
situation going
Okay.
down.
Or
How much are
yeah.
your lanterns?
My lanterns, well, Hotaru's lanterns start at 10 gold for 0 level spells and 75 for 1st level spells.
What does it? The lanterns do again?
When you light the lantern, it casts a spell.
Oh.
Oh, and she has, I just remembered, some 2nd level spells as well.
Second level spells?
Yeah.
What is the spell level or maker's cast level? Cast level?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Then I won't worry about it.
Should we get the lanterns?
I have got an alarm that lasts for 2 hours.
I like that.
I've got
Alright.
Bless.
Hmm.
I've got Dancing Lantern. Very convenient if you don't want to hold anything. It just floats right by your head. Obscuring Mist. Silent Image. And then a little bit higher up, I've got Daze Monster, Fire Breath, and Resist Energy.
Resist energy.
Now, I will tell you, we've had some people talk about this in the last few weeks, with all this stuff going down. It's really nice to hand something undead a little lantern of fire breath and send them into a fray and let them go at it. Nobody's in the way. Nobody's the wiser. You don't have to clean up afterwards.
Okay, so
I mean, if you have any necromancy. If
the
you can.
thing is, if you guys want to get that, that's fine. I do have 2 potions of fire breath on me.
Well, he also has some potions of fire breath, but this is a fire breath lantern.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
He doesn't have a lantern.
Okay.
What's that run?
That one is only 150 gold.
Oh. We'll take that. Who wants to hold it?
You.
Okay.
I mean, because Caius and I both have potions for it.
Fine with me.
Unless you want it.
Would I have to make that? Or
I
is
don't
that
want it.
okay?
I'll have it.
Yeah, just use it as a potion
Got it.
because there's no lanterns in there.
No lanterns.
Story, flavor.
He has no fire breath, by the way.
Would it be under
no
fire
fire
breath
breath?
or breath?
Then he
Fire
should
breath.
Fire breath.
He has cure moderate wounds, invisibility, bull strength, and cure light wounds now. And I have cure light and cure moderate, but I'm not big on needing things with spells because that's what I have.
Yeah. So maybe give it to Caius.
Sure.
Because
You can take it.
He'll be up front anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Kais is less likely to burn them and more likely to try to
Who
attack
is
them.
yelling outside your house right now?
I can turn that down if you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like I keep forgetting that it's happening, and then something happens. Like, who's yelling?
It wouldn't be the first time out here.
No, of course not.
It's a sunset. Like next to the Sevies. What was the other one?
Which one?
It was besides the fire breath. There was spiritual resistance,
Energy resistance.
energy resistance. What
Mhm.
does that do?
So when you take it or light it,
Yeah.
when you light it, it actually coats your body in an outer shell. You pick the energy that you're resisting, and it's 40 points of resistance. So if you get hit with like a flame spell, and you're set to flame resistance, the first 10 points of damage come off of that,
Yeah.
and then you just take the rest, and then it just uses the 40. And when the 40 points are gone, it's gone.
All right.
Cool.
But it can be
Resistance.
flame, cold, lightning,
Oh my.
Acid.
yeah, radiant.
Okay. I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
I mean, it's you guys.
No, it's not me. Save the money. Might be some cool stuff at Oakland to buy.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's always cool stuff in Oakland.
Oakland to buy.
Hey, as a matter of fact, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
You
going
do
to the
it.
Fox. Okay, let's go. Let's come up with Louie and hop in the cart.
All right.
Thank you.
So you get back to the cart, and she's still reading. She hasn't moved from her spot. And you notice there's a couple things missing. There's a couple javelins missing. Looks like somebody just walked by and grabbed some stuff while she was just watching that, reading that book. She was real intent.
Hey, Louie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're back. That was
Yeah.
fast.
How'd it go over here?
That was fine.
Yeah.
Real quiet.
Yeah. No one walked by or anything like that?
Oh, there's plenty of people walking by.
Okay.
You're down 2
That's
javelins.
fine. I don't want to do that many. Alright, let's go. Let's get hop in the cart.
All right.
Let's go on driving.
Yeah, who's on driving? Both of you?
It's goes.
Those guys be the last person to put their finger on their nose.
That's
what
between
we
you and
figure out,
Caius.
too. Okay, Caius is driving.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
right?
fine. That's totally fine with me. That's what I figured was going to
Oh.
happen anyway.
Well-
Can Caius drive? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Does he have handle animal?
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, wait, how much is a little bit?
+2.
Okay, yeah,
That's about right. Thanks.
really?
So he gets up front. You guys, one of you sits up front there with him maybe, and the rest of you in the back. So you two up front, you two in the back with Louie and a book and a bunch of equipment. Go ahead and roll.
Maybe pop up before us.
Initiative?
No.
Oh.
Handle animals.
Oh.
C7.
Okay, so he's like, I got this, guys. And you just like...
Run off the bridge.
Well, everyone rolls away.
Yeah, not kidding.
Oh, what?
Roll acrobatics, everyone.
God damn it. That's some good for
Uh, 18 and 22.
Okay,
34.
okay.
10.
All right. So the cart lurches down the street, and you leave Robin in the mud on the ground. He just rolls right out, armor and everything, just shunk, 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 shunk.
Right.
And it's moving real fast.
And this is the point where I slap Caius and go, I thought you had this. I'm taking over.
I did. I do, don't I?
I grab the reins and pull to a stop.
They're
Let Robin
like
get up.
4 blocks away from you, and like people have been screaming and yelling, like, "What the fuck!"
I'm not coming to get you, but I will wait on you.
I'll walk over there. Like casually. Walk over there.
Look, Robin, there's no reason to be so upset. It happens. We know what goes on here. Prestidigitation.
What?
You're clean.
You're
You're
clean.
clean again.
Yay.
All right.
I get back in and I like hold on for dear life. Anything that I can grab onto, I
And
grab.
the Comus is gonna take the reins.
Okay.
And she's gonna attempt to do a little better.
Okay.
Maybe.
What's your handle animal?
No. Where's my handle animal? For a 19.
19. All right. You push him over. You take the reins. You flip it. You flick the reins very gently. You've noticed that these are not the youngest horses.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. They don't need too much prodding. You just flick it a little bit. The cart starts up real slow, and you lead it right through the city.
Perfect.
The guard's walking alongside you, kind of like chuckling to himself. I mean, it is the city, so you can't move very quickly because of all the traffic and the people.
Mhm.
It's not as busy as it usually is, but it's still hard getting around. The streets are a lot narrower than you are used to. You make it to the bridge. The guard bows, salutes, and turns around and walks back.
Okay.
Okay, this bridge is like nothing you have ever seen before. You've seen it because you
Yeah,
came this
put
way.
it on it, Yeah.
It is huge. Nokomis, you may have seen it, from a distance, but never actually been over it before. You came from the north.
Yeah.
There was a lot smaller bridge. This is gigantic. It's huge. It's a feat of magic and architecture that doesn't exist anywhere else, as far as you know.
Huh.
Each side, because there are 2 lanes going back and forth. Each side is about 40 feet wide. It towers over you as you go along this, and it's just all you can do not to just roll right off the side of the bridge because you keep staring at everything. You get halfway across, and there is an island and a large tunnel that it goes through. Looking around, you see the tunnel is fairly well lit, but looking at the architecture, master dwarven craftsmen have built this. It is beautiful. It's not ornate, but every piece goes exactly where it's supposed to be. You come out on the other side, the light blinds you a little bit. As you do, you see the second span of the bridge, and to your right, a large city. Not as large as San Francisco, not as tall, but a little bit more spread out. Along the coastline, you can see ships, hundreds of ships. Large ones, small ones, frigates, rowboats, everywhere. It looks like this is half of the fishing trade of both cities.
Mm-hmm.
You see large towers loading and unloading things from the large ships. It's going to take you a little while to get there. It's going to take you a couple of hours, maybe 3, to get over there.
Do you want to do your crafting? Oh,
Crafting takes a day.
you can't split it up.
Can you split that?
You can try. Yeah, you need to concentrate for a day. So
Oh.
as of like 8 hours, and I'll say you can break that up if you need to.
Alright. I start crafting.
I mean, we're slowly moving along. You sit in the back of the cart.
Yeah, just kind of tinker
Yeah,
with
no,
it.
I'm gonna start crafting. So you said 2 hours? 3 hours?
It's going to take you about 3 hours to get near there, and then another hour to get in.
So I have 4 hours. To
Yeah,
start
go ahead and
crafting.
do a concentration check. What's the level of the spell?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to roll an intelligence.
Go ahead.
You need to roll intelligence for a 13 or above. So roll a d20 and add your intelligence. Modifier.
Yeah.
Nope. It's still 0. I need a what?
13.
You can do
Big
that.
money.
10.
Yeah, it's just not sticking. The cart's moving around too much. There's too many bumps. It's just not. This is something that is either like long road kind of thing, or like in a room by yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you tried.
Yeah.
You tried. You
Nothing
didn't.
wrong with that.
You didn't waste the
I
spell
didn't-
slot
I
because
didn't-
you didn't actually feel the magic coming out of you. You were just too not concentrating enough and too busy bumping around.
I didn't know it was a break up into. I could break it up into.
Yeah, we're gonna say you can.
And
At
the
least
smaller the spell, the easier it'll be too.
yeah, at least 2 hour
Yeah,
increments.
but I mean, like, if I'm gonna have a wand, I'd rather have it.
Just go.
But a
for your
wand
normal.
holds 50 charges, and you're not. How many are you giving one charge at a time?
Yeah,
Which means that's You can only load the wand with one type of spell.
Yeah, and I was gonna do cure serious wound instead of cure moderate one.
I would actually load the wand full of cure light wounds because you should be able to get them in faster and easier.
I don't have cure light wound equipped or prepped.
Well, you can do that later.
Yeah,
It's not that big of a
because
deal.
all I have is cure moderate wound and cure serious wound. Because I was kind of banking on the fact that I would have these two wands with future charges for
I'm just banking on the fact that
Yeah.
we're level 13 on
Yeah,
our
cure
other
light-
game, and we only have cure light wound wands. We've
we're
never
not
even
level
found a
13.
cure moderate.
We're level 7.
No, I'm saying
Other.
our other game we're 13 and we've yet to find a cure moderate wound wand.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna make it.
Oh well, that's
yeah,
true. If you
absolutely.
make
He
it-
can. He's got an empty wand, and he's got
I've got
he's
two
got the
empty
skill.
ones, and I've got the skill to make it.
By the way, that's right. What is your skill on wands?
What?
So craft wands.
You have a feat, but you need the skill craft wand.
Oh, I need the
You need the
So
crafting
hit
skill.
craft.
Should have wands underneath it.
craft, alchemy, siege weapon, traps, and weapons.
Okay. Go ahead and because you took the feat,
Add craft.
add
wands.
craft wands
Yeah.
with a +1 rank.
Okay.
I wonder what it does.
Edit that.
What it should have done.
Let me see it real quick.
I just added the one.
Okay. All right. So now you have a 14, and yes, you started putting that spell in there.
Okay, so I'm at 4 hours into it.
4 hours into it, so you got 4 more hours.
For one charge.
Yep. But it's one charge, so he doesn't have to concentrate
No,
on
yeah,
that or on.
absolutely.
So I only need. You said we're going for 8.
8 hours
So
apiece.
I need
Yeah.
4.
So 4
Yeah.
more. Okay, cool.
Okay. So you get over to the docks. You get over to the shipyards and stuff of Oakland, and it is crazy busy. You kind of recognize the hustle and bustle, Sean,
Mm-hmm.
because this is. You look back over the water, and this is exactly where you were.
Okay.
It's going to be. Go ahead and do a knowledge local.
Okay.
16.
16.
Mhm.
So it takes you the better part of like an hour and a half to find, like, the sailor
Exactly where it was. Okay.
that helped the guy out.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's exhausted. It's been hours. But you know that everybody around here kind of works the docks constantly, so it's not a new thing.
No.
And he is at the end of the dock, tying rope and loading cargo and things like that into a large ship right next to the dock.
And so I come up and like, hey, what's up?
What do you want? I'm busy.
What are the chances that you remember of a man with slick back black hair and a pencil mustache coming out of a boat with a box?
How could I forget that? He was an ass.
Ah, there it is. Okay, I would expect nothing less because he seemed like an asshole. Anyone with a pencil mustache. I'm sorry.
Or
Do you-
creepy.
Oh, right. But do you know what direction that he headed or where he was going?
He was getting into a cart. That's all I saw.
Did he? How was he an ass? Did he say? What was he saying to you?
No, he didn't say anything at all. He was just an ass when I tried to help him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he didn't look like he could get out of that boat very well with all that, all that cloth floating around him. I was trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
I know not to do that again.
You guys wanna?
You said you just got in the car. You didn't see what direction it went. Correct.
Nope, it didn't. But go ahead and roll diplomacy, Sean, and you can get
Okay.
advantage with his help.
Natural 20.
Is it natural 20?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, the shipmaster would know exactly where that cart was going because no cart comes out here without the shipmaster's approval. The shipmaster is right down there at the end of the dock, 2 blocks to your left, little blue door.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a
Gotta
good
get back
day.
to my work.
Alright, we head down to the shipmaster's quarters. Or
Okay, you
office.
find it real easy. It's 2 blocks to the left, little blue door.
Alright. Knock on it.
What?
May I come in?
Well, you can't knock on the door all day.
Alright, so, hello sir, we were hoping you could get some information about where a cart was heading. Kind of a dickish man, sleek black hair.
I don't know anything about a dickish man.
No, dickish man is not the best. Like,
What?
even
Asshole
not,
dickish?
not intimidation, but like.
No.
No, it's
lies.
diplomacy
Maybe
or
we'll say-
bluff.
It's
I was
diplomacy
gonna
or
say
bluff.
bluff. Doesn't he have good bluff?
Why were you trying to bluff him?
I was gonna say like we're kind of like auditors or something.
Okay.
We need to see all the receipts of all the cards that we're going to in and out of.
Well, you need to show me paperwork then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so, do you want to try bluffing them?
No, you've tried already.
Intimidation.
Okay. Do you want to roll intimidation for it?
What do you have intimidation?
Do you want to let your bard help you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, can you chime in at any given point in time?
I'm waiting for you guys to ask me.
Come on, I've got work to do. Spit it out or get out.
And I'm going to chime in, and I'm actually going to try and diplomacy him by apologizing for them and saying that we're looking for this guy and we need to find information on the carts that have come through so that we can complete our quest.
Well, I've got a lot of information on a lot of carts.
I'm happy to look through it as long as you're willing to offer it up.
I don't let anybody look through my paperwork.
Well, we're looking for a cart of a guy that just come through recently with a thin mustache.
Well, I don't know anything about a thin mustache.
Black crow with sword feathers. Symbols.
That
Or
sounds like a
the-
house crest.
It was a house of
Ebon Feather.
ebon feathers.
Right. Looks like Ebon Feather. Roll the diplomacy.
For 32.
All right. It looks like Ebon Feather came through here.
Put 2 gold in his hand.
Put 50 gold in his
A while ago.
Put 50 gold in his hand.
Ebon Feather came here about 9 hours ago. He's heading to Sacramento. You can catch him either on the road or by a river.
Alright.
And he tucks it in. Now get out. And starts writing again in his big ledger.
How many hours in?
9. With all the planning and stuff, it took you a while to get out of the city and get over here.
Of course, it took me
No,
4 hours just to get
I
over
didn't
here.
expect him to be like, I'll be right on his tails.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright, they want to hop in the
will,
car.
will we get out of his office?
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Sean is now scared of him.
I'm not scared of it,
Robin.
we're just like realizing how we're being.
Robin's like, we're here to inspect things.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we're not.
Sorry, I've watched way too much Psych recently.
Okay, do you
well-
want to hop in the cart and try and head him off?
We want to look at shops around here.
Oh, I mean,
Well, we're already 9 hours
we're-
behind.
Yeah,
there.
we got
We just went shopping.
Yeah.
I think this can wait for a little
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, get in the cart.
Okay. So do you want to follow by land or by boat?
Land.
Yeah, we
By
already
land?
have the cart. I mean, if you want to do
Maybe
both.
is boat faster?
You can ask around and find out.
Yeah, can
Sure.
we like do it? Is it knowledge?
Well, do we know which direction he's heading?
He's heading towards
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Towards Sacramento, so we could
Yeah.
go ask at the docks to
At the
see how
docks.
long the boat takes to
Yeah.
get to Sacramento.
Sure.
Do you go to the same person or you go to a different person?
Let's go to a different person.
Yeah, because he seemed very angry at it.
Yeah, it's just all different people.
Right.
That's not angry at everyone in Oakland. That's how you die.
Kind of just like pull a touristy card, like, excuse me, sir? Excuse me?
Sean, roll a perception check. Sorry, Robin.
27.
Okay. So as you guys are walking down the street, like with your cart and stuff, you feel like something pulling at your pocket, at your purse.
Our orb detector.
Hmm?
We have an orb detector.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, what?
You reach down,
Reach down and pull out.
and
the-
there's a little hand.
hand. Hand.
And
Yeah, attached to a little kid that was trying to steal your purse. I ain't done nothing wrong. I was just trying to make me money.
Someone just tried to pick.
yeah, someone tried to pickpocket.
I know. I'm just like.
Just let me go, man.
No.
I didn't do nothing.
What? Okay, I'll let you go. I'm holding.
What? Ow, that hurts.
Intimidate him,
Yeah,
Sean. Intimidate
Stop
him.
it.
Intimidate the little kid.
I should get extra pluses if he's a child. I'm intimidating. For 19.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't.
Hey, and I will let you go, but I need to know. What do we need to know again?
Where's the fastest ship to Sacramento?
Where's the fastest ship? Is it faster to go ship or land to Sacramento?
I ain't never been to Sacramento before, so I don't know. All I know is fast ships.
Fast ships? Where's the fastest ship?
Oh, she's right over there. Please don't let me
What's the
go.
name? And do you think I can
Please
get
don't
on?
let me go.
It's a little kid. Just let him go.
Smack him around a little bit.
Nah, girl, she's trying to fucking.
It's the Mermaid's Pride, alright? It's the Mermaid's
Mermaid's
Pride.
Thank
Let him
you.
go.
Bye.
Let him go. Give
And
him,
he takes off.
yeah, give him a little kick in the butt. As he's going.
Hang on a second.
Little point.
Okay. He takes off.
Wow. What?
He's afraid of you.
Oh. I thought you were saying like roll of action.
Oh, no. But your purse feels a little bit lighter.
How much lighter?
Like 20 gold lighter.
That's fine. Crying kids are the worst.
Alright, well, let's head over to the
Merman's Pride.
Yeah.
Alright, so a few docks away. It takes you a little while because these are big docks and big ships. But not so bad. You find the Mermaid's Pride. It's a large ship. It's not like huge-ish. It's not a barge. It's not a freight liner or anything like that. But it looks like it was built for speed and river trade.
Hey, so much better than the little dinghies we were in before.
Yeah, much better. Alright, so we approach the ship.
Alright.
Is there
Come
anyone?
up with names. I'm sorry.
It's
I didn't
okay.
plan any of this.
We're moving too quickly.
It's because Courtney's not here. You're not used to us going this fast. Just edit it out.
Let's see. Wait,
I
hang on
movie
a
that
second,
shit.
hang on a second. Let me pull up some stuff real quick, and I will.
Yep.
I just need to take notes.
That's fine.
How are we doing on gold? Do we have enough?
We have
to potentially-
almost 7.
Jerry
I have
has
almost
Jerry has
7,000.
6,700, and I still have 1,000.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure if this ferry costs more than that, then like not worth going on this ferry. I would walk there. I will prepare as many walk on water spells as possible for us to like just walk there.
You can only walk on water that's less than 5 foot deep.
Ugh. What's the point? I will summon as many dolphins as possible to take us across then.
Okay, I just wanted to write down something real quick so that I remembered it for later. Okay.
It's the Mermaid Man boat.
It's Mermaid's Pride.
Mermaid's Pride.
I should probably write that down too.
Mm.
Me taking notes during the game.
It's a little more difficult when there's not a book in front of you that tells you everything.
Well, I write the book in front of me that tells me everything for this game. And it's still even harder because I have to read through stuff instead of like, oh, I can just stop reading and make stuff up for this game because... Alright, so you get to the Mermaid's Pride, and it's a beautiful ship, actually. And you see a tall, bald, blonde beard, kind of like almost crusty, but more dreadlocky looking, screaming orders at everyone. And you also see a small man at the bottom of the gangplank directing people which way to go with their goods and wares and things like that.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stop talking to too many people.
Okay, I'll do it. I approach the man at the bottom who's directing things and say, "Hello, sir. We're looking to possibly rent your ship if it's available.
Well, you can't rent the whole ship.
Well,
That's a lot.
just want a spot.
we're just looking to get up to Sacramento.
Oh, that's exactly where we're going.
Perfect.
How much is it?
How much would be for
3, 4,
Four.
travelers.
Actually, I take that back. We're stopping in Vallejo first. And we're going to be there for about a week. And then we're going to Sacramento. But for four of you?
4 of us?
Are you bringing your cart too?
No.
You're not. All right. Horses? No? Yes?
Yeah, we probably want
We probably want to bring the cart and
The
horses
cart,
if
yeah.
they're stopping in Vallejo for 4 days. We're probably going to want to truck on foot from there.
to. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Let me
Right.
see. Give me a second. Hang on. Brain's not working right now.
Math is hard.
Too many things in the way.
I understand.
I'd say about 10 gold apiece to get you to Vallejo. An extra 40 gold for the cart and horses.
Alright.
You buy your own food for the horses, and you take care of them.
That's
If
fine.
they die, you take them off the ship.
That's fine, we can do that.
Burn it
When are they shipping out? We need to buy
Yeah.
some supplies for the
Yeah,
horses.
when are you guys shipping out?
Oh, we'll be leaving at the end of the evening.
End of the evening. Where can we go buy some
Where's supplies for the
horse
horses?
food and all
Oh,
that?
just ask around. It
Where's-
shouldn't be too hard.
Horseback poop.
Horseback poop.
By the way, my name is First Mate Penman, and I'll be the one you're dealing with. Leave the captain alone, stay out of his way, and I will direct you to your rooms when you come back.
Alright, thank you so much. We will be back before you depart.
All right, leave your horses in your cart there, and we'll have them loaded up within the hour.
Thank you so much, sir. And I pay the man.
Okay.
So it was 10 and 40?
So
80.
40 and 40, yep.
Alright.
And you find it easy
40
enough.
Cart.
You find it easy enough to actually find a feed store. They're everywhere. There's
Yeah.
horses all over the place, so it's not hard. It doesn't cost you very much. It's like 5 silver for a bag of feed for 10 days.
Okay.
We had 5
Silver.
extra silver
Yeah.
hanging around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, what time is it? Do we need to head back to the ship?
It's getting on about like 5 or 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Then let's go
Let's go
back.
back.
All right. Well, you boys came back pretty quick. Sorry, lady. Let me show you to your rooms.
Yes.
You know what?
Oh my god. Now, will you be requiring 1 room for all of you, or 2 rooms, 1 for the lady?
It's up to.
It's up to.
We've all slept together. Not.
In a tent. We've
It's a
slept
bunk
together.
room.
We've slept together in
It's a bunk
garbage.
room.
We've
Yeah,
literally
that's
slept
fine.
together in garbage.
Didn't need to know that much. 1 room it is. So he takes you up, and you see the captain yelling at people, running around, pointing. Like, people just get out of his way and do exactly what he says immediately. I will hand you off to one of my mates. I need to get to the captain. He needs me.
Thank you.
And he hands you off to this little kid. He's like, come with me, come with me.
As Robin covers her pockets.
His pockets.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going through a gender change.
Maybe. As Penman runs to the other side and starts helping out and stuff like that. The kid leads you down some stairs into a room. This room is kind of small. I mean, it's not the biggest ship in the world. There's 4 hammocks, 2 below, 2 up top. There's not a lot of room for your stuff, but just a little. And there's 1 little window about this big.
Cool.
Can we ask the kid how long the trip is to Vallejo?
To Vallejo, it's probably about 4.5 days.
4.5 days.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Okay.
yeah. And you remember from your travels
Uh-huh.
from Vallejo back, it's about a week by cart.
Yeah. Alright. Cool.
All right. So about an hour goes by. You are left alone.
Left
You
around the
hear-
devices.
Bustling upstairs, craziness, yelling, screaming, and all of a sudden you feel a huge lurch as the ship catches the wind and sets sail, and you are gone.
The first 4 hours, I'd like to work on the rest of the.
Absolutely, and you can do that. You don't need to roll for it. It's pretty quiet.
I mean, can I do like since it's 4.5 days? Can I do both ones, or is, like some stuff can? I mean, like
Okay, I'll start with.
Just start with the one.
It's a spell. What is it? What'd you say? 1 per day?
1 per day.
You can put 1 of those in per day.
I'd say if it was like a cure light wounds, you could put 2 per day if you had them learned.
I'm doing cure moderate. I'm doing
Cure serious.
cure serious wounds.
Yeah, we're doing 4, 6, and 8 hours. So cure light wounds is 4, cure moderate is 6, and cure serious is 8.
Yeah, so I'm finishing the
The
4
one.
hours I
Yeah.
did before.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Cool. So you have 1 charge in your
I
one.
have one.
One charge.
One
One
charge.
charge?
It's 1
He's
charge.
doing 8 hours per charge.
Yeah, that's what we've
Yes.
been saying.
Oh, I'm still using it.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it doesn't fill it completely with just
No, it's
one spell.
charge.
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing that then.
Yeah, the way it actually reads is it's 1 day per 1,000 gold per item. But it's nicer the way he's letting you do it. Because it's a continuous day.
Well, as far as like his spells, they're divine. So as far like the cure stuff doesn't have components. It just is a spell.
Right. I mean,
The only component it has is his holy symbol. So it shouldn't cost that much money to cast.
No, but it would be to purchase the item.
He's already bought the item.
No, to purchase the loaded wand. That's what it says.
Oh yeah. No, we're not. Yeah,
That's why I said.
but
it's
he's
better
loading the
than-
wand,
yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
That's why I said it's better because it would be the total purchase price of the wand per 1,000 gold is a day,
Wow.
and you'd be casting for days and days and days and days.
Yeah. Well, you will be casting for days and days if that's what you want to do.
Well, no, I just like having the extra Cure Serious Wound
Yeah, just
on
in
hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, if I don't have Cure Light Wound equipped, can I still put it on?
We have time. You could.
So
nap.
you're finishing your whole day,
I'm finished. Well, I mean, finished in like the 4 hours left on the Cure
and
Serious
it's
Wound.
nighttime, and it's time for you. Like it's
Time for
by the
everybody
time you
to sleep
finish
anyways.
it, you're exhausted.
Okay.
So you can sleep and then add spells to your list if you need them.
And what you would want to do is if you're planning on stocking the wand and spending the majority of your day, just stock all your spells for that day.
Okay, so I'll just restock one of my spells.
Yeah.
Which is.
And as the night goes on, I tend to horses.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4 days.
Yeah, I know.
So what are you guys doing for 4 days?
I just wish I had brought in a book.
You have a book, but it's a spell book.
We're
unfortunately.
going to let
exactly,
Lue
yeah.
read the spell book for 4 days because it's going to
Okay.
keep her
How
quiet.
much does the Cure Light Wound take for
4 hours
4 hours
per charge.
per charge?
Yep.
So I'm literally just going to be charging up this
Yep.
Cure Light Wound well.
Caius is going to take all this time to pray because that's Caius.
That's really good.
Okay. Does he have any teamwork feats? He doesn't, does he? You know what? If Caius wants to help you, I will cut your charge time in half
For any of them?
for any of them.
What if Nokomis wants
I'm
to
doing
help?
Cure Moderate. Wound.
Nokomis is not a spiritual
So
caster.
Cure Moderate Wound would be 4 hours then instead of 8, right? Or,
Cure Serious would be 4 hours instead of 8.
oh yeah, then I'll do that shit.
Yeah, if he wants to help. So 4 days would give you 8 charges.
8 charges?
She has healing spells.
It's, yeah, but it's supernatural, remember?
Her spells aren't.
Yeah, you said they were. That's why they...
No, her inspirations are. Her spells are spells.
She has both, though, doesn't she? But she's more of an arcane caster.
She has arcane casters, like arcane casting for cure light wounds. She doesn't have a cure in her
8
bardic.
charges
Yeah,
on Cure Serious Wound.
and she won't because she's never going there.
Kills Cure Serious Wound.
Cure Light Wounds is an arcane spell?
There-
I thought it was a divine
It's
spell.
both. It's arcane and divine.
Cure Serious Wound is 3d.
Well,
I know.
if it's divine, then she has divine casting capability because she can cure light wounds.
Yes, bards have divine casting capabilities.
She has
But
wounds.
it's not... But she can't... The divine stuff is, like, inherent, whereas the other stuff is... arcane. Bards are weird.
I know bards are weird. That's why I ask.
But yeah, you can only help anyway. Like, you can only help a little bit. You can't help, like, to make it 2 hours for an 8-hour cast. It doesn't work.
Well, we'll let Kai spend some time helping then.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's cure light wounds.
Looking for schools.
I think she's going to also spend some time reading the spell book.
Okay, so...
She can learn spells.
She can. I can't. Not really. So I'm just kind of like...
So yeah, Lue is going to spend a lot of time learning Ray of Enfeeblement.
What's that?
It causes 1d6 strength penalty,
Ooh.
plus 1 per 2 levels. She's only like level 3.
Yeah, she's a little girl. It's
So
fine.
1d6 plus 1.
How long for
Of strength.
Nokomis to learn a level 2 spell? I mean, I'll take the full 4 days if you want me to. In between rest and everything else.
I would... Well, see, but you're memorized spells, you're not written spells.
Right.
Yeah. So memorized spells, I'd say it would take you at least a week.
What about level 1?
Level 1, about 4 days.
Okay, then I'll take my time and memorize the spell.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them. Necromancy.
I don't know that there's 3 in my spell list though.
Cause fear, chill touch, and ray of enfeeblement. That's the only thing that's in that book. So it's got to be one of those 3.
Cause fear. Restful sleep.
Mm-mm.
So all I have is cause fear. So I'll spend my time.
Okay. With that, we're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Okay.
Because I need to give my brain a break.
She doesn't have a whole lot of necromancy spells.